Greg and Dan show on WMBD. Greg Batt and Dan DiOrio. 8:41 is the time on this beautiful Tuesday. Saturday, Dan and I will be doing a remote broadcast 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. at the brand new building belonging to Morton Industries.
We're excited. We haven't been out on the road in a while.
It has been a minute since we've been out. We'll be visiting with those folks about their new building in East Peoria. That's where we will be. We'll give you more details as we get a little closer as what's going on. But a lot of the good to see you.
Good morning. Good morning, guys.
Steve has the coolest title of anybody I know. You're the Director of People and Culture.
Yep.
That's a good name, man.
Absolutely.
It's good to see you. How's everything going? Happy 80th anniversary.
Yeah, thank you.
Not you. You're not
Right.
80.
Yeah, Morton Industries. 80
Morton
years.
Industries,
Yep,
80
we celebrated that in June here locally. And
We'll talk about that in a minute. The other gentleman in the room is David Tankersley. He's the communications manager. Good to see you, David, again.
Yeah, hey, good morning.
Everything's good with you guys, and it's an exciting time.
it is.
I do want to go back in time because right now you're going to announce a new thing. This new building, new opportunities for people to get jobs. If you're listening right now and you know somebody's looking for a gig, this could be right up the alley, right? But 80 years ago, this started as a little company in Morton called Morton Welding. And now it's this giant behemoth with how many places do you have?
Yeah, 6 locations.
Where are they again?
Yeah, so we have 2 in Morton, 1 in East Peoria now.
Yeah.
And they have 1 in Dallas, 1 in Fort Worth, and 1 in Dunlap, Tennessee, which is just outside of Chattanooga.
And when somebody comes up to you, David, and goes, "Hey, David, what's that company do? What do you do? What's your 30-second elevator speech about what your company does?"
So we're a tube and sheet metal contract manufacturer, right? So super exciting. What's that mean? We bend tubes, any kind of tubing. It's a very niche market, and so it's a lot of fun. Anything that you see tubes, we can probably do. A lot of the products you see out there probably has Morton Industries on it.
Give me an example. Not the new example,
Right.
not the new thing, because I want to get to that.
You bet. Yeah, some very simple ones. It could be a Caterpillar piece of equipment that has handrails on it, or a Komatsu truck that has handrails, or it could be a hydraulic line. It could be a fuel line. So anything, a metal tube that is round, that is bent and welded ends on flanges that you bolt up. Those are the types of parts that we manufacture.
I like that because someone goes, "What do you do for a living?" I'm a tube bender.
I'm a tube bender. It's a skill. I mean, seriously, I've been through that plant many times.
Yeah.
There's some people in there that are doing stuff that is absolutely art.
Yeah.
It is absolutely art.
So, and before you get onto the new venture, isn't it cool that everyone talks about Peoria, that you're one of the growth companies, which is what we're looking for as in our economy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
How many people work for Morton Industries?
Yeah, so we're at around 830 people
Okay. And expanding.
and expanding.
And that is
Yep.
why we're here today.
Yep.
And why we will be with you on Saturday. So what is the new plant going to be?
Yeah, so the new plant is going to be it's going to be a carbon-free facility, which means it's going to be all stainless steel tubes, and those stainless steel tubes that we're going to fabricate there will be for thermal cooling systems, and that thermal cooling systems will be used in where they're cooling chips and computers and data centers and so forth.
Right.
So
So a growth industry, by everybody's estimation, will just explode. We don't know how big it will be.
Which, if you look at data centers, Kevin O'Leary, who invested Shark Tank, and he got kind of really scaled back in Utah, said, "We're not selling this well because the public is a little leery. There's no real track record about data centers, but at the same time, the economics surrounding it, as you're finding out, is huge, right?"
yeah. Yes, absolutely.
So that's what the new facility in East Peoria will be. And David, so you're looking for people.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
tell me about who you're looking for, how they apply, all those kind of things.
Absolutely. So, we're having this big event this weekend, and so we're looking for...
And the event this weekend is kind of an open house, welcome,
Yeah.
come explore this.
We can't call it a career fair because that sounds boring, right?
Correct.
It's got to be an open house where we're going to have a lot of fun.
Right,
so we're going to have our mascot, Tubi's going to be out there. So,
Oh, time out. You have a mascot named Tubi?
well, yeah. Don't all metal manufacturers have mascots?
Of course they do. No.
you're going to meet Tubi
You're
on
gonna meet
Saturday.
I pray with all my might that Tubi is just one singular tube with no face, nothing, just a tube. But anyway, go ahead.
All right, so Tubi will be out there. You get to meet him. He'll be signing autographs, giving high fives, and then we're going to have, ability to check out the plant, see what it's going to look like, do some, vision casting of what things are going to be looking like there.
Well,
and we're going to have a lot of employees just kind of hanging around talking, saying, hey, this is what Morton Industries is like. If people are interested, they can just come check it out, get some refreshments. We're going to have some raffles, some cool raffles. Not going to tell them yet.
Okay, yeah, cool.
And then also the opportunity to do some on-the-spot interviews. So
if someone's out there, my son who got laid off or is in between jobs, or you yourself, it doesn't matter, younger, older, you need some experience. If someone's out there going, oh, there's a new opportunity, define what the profession, what you're looking for.
Sure. Yeah, and there's many different ones, Dan. So yeah, it can be a bend operator, metal tube bend operator. It could be a welder. We have MIG, TIG, robotic weld positions open, even engineering positions, manufacturing, quality engineers. We have laser operators. So yeah, there's many different types of positions that are open.
And David, did you say that there might even be on-the-spot interviews?
Yeah, absolutely. And so that's the thing, too, is, it's nothing formal. Come, get ready to interview if you want to. You could come and not want to and then decide, hey, you know what? Yeah, let's try this out. But what we're looking for is people that are hungry, humble, and smart. And so if you feel like you fit those categories and maybe you're not happy with where you're at now, just come check it out. No pressure. Have a good time.
Here's what I like about it, and I'm not going to bore you with the long story, but I have an affiliation with this company almost my whole life in one way or another. And I know now, having visited with you folks over the last number of years, there's a culture of your company that is unlike any place I've seen. I mean, everybody likes working there. Everybody's you're all doing good work. You're working hard, but you can feel it when you walk around that plant. Yeah. What do you base that on? Is that you?
No, it's Greg.
But you're a contributor.
Yeah,
to that.
Steve's the man.
There's 830 people, and my philosophy always is it's the people is what defines the environment that we work in every day.
Right.
So just like in this room here, you and Dan are the ones that define the environment. So the employees are the ones that define the environment. So so it just it's something that you never can stop working on, but it's just a very important piece of who we are.
Let me ask you a basic question, a communications guy. Benefits and stuff. Can you run through what those are, or is that too complicated?
No, I can.
Just go. Quick.
To me though, I want to start before we get to the benefits. Is our core purpose is to improve lives through security, opportunity, and partnership. And if you talk to our CEO, President Chris Ober, he'll tell you, "Hey, we're a people company, and we just happen to bend tubes." So I think that's the most important. That's the most important benefit right there.
That everything about it, Tubi, all that stuff, that is attractive to people, right? Yep. That's why people go to work. But anyway.
You have to have a sense of perspective and a sense of humor.
You do.
Absolutely.
But benefits, full benefits, all that.
We got
stuff.
the full benefits, and we got a couple unique ones too. I think one of those being Ramsey Smart Dollar. So it's a total financial coaching system that is free to the employee. It is benefit provided.
So
Dave Ramsey, I think you guys know that, right?
Yeah, we are. That's right. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So what's the other unique one?
As we're going to roll it out here. So I don't know if I can quite talk about it yet, but it's going to have to do with just some on-site perks with
all right.
car maintenance, let's say.
Can you tell us on Saturday when we're there?
We'll
Maybe.
see.
All right,
in person only.
Steve, what are we missing? We got a couple of minutes here.
Well, I think the great opportunity on Saturday morning. We're at 2500 North Main in East Peoria.
Okay.
Greg, you and Dan will be there live from 8 to 10.
Right.
People want to come by and say hi to you guys.
Right.
Welcome to do that. We'll have food, refreshments, and opportunity just to meet the Morton Industries team and to be able to have a tour and to do interviews. We're just going to, like Dave said, we're just going to have fun. We're going to be open. Anybody can stop by.
Online or social media stuff I could look at today? Or now, where do I go?
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn are big.
Just put in Morton Industries.
Oh, yeah, you'll see it.
Okay.
And I'd encourage anybody to check it out because you're going to get a good feel of what the plant and company is actually like.
Yeah, cool. We will see you Saturday, bright and early. We'll be talking to you that Saturday morning as well. But folks, this doesn't happen very often, these kind of opportunities. Right. And this is a big one. This is cool. And congratulations to everything. I just think it's super cool.
Thank you.
And I want to hear the story. It's interesting for me. You bend tubes and you get a pretty good data center contract. It's like, how did they know about you, or do you advertise or what?
I don't know all the details. We have a great sales team that build relationships with our customers.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of great customers locally and across the country. But just a space that Chris Ober has been very passionate about looking at power, energy, and data.
Okay.
That type of space.
I think Tubi has something to do with it, didn't
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Tubi's out there. He's a man about town. People know him, and he gets around. So it's good to see both you guys. Thanks for coming in.